and gentlemen, we invite you to listen to the word of Yahweh as it was addressed to Hosea, son of Beeri, who prophesied during the last days of the northern kingdom of Israel, when Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah were reigning in Judah.
What shall I do with you, Ephraim? Your love is like a morning cloud, yes, like the dew that goes early away. For I desire steadfast love, not sacrifice, the knowledge of God, not burnt offerings.
Hosea,
Gomer, how did you know I was here?
your mother told me.
She did? I'm surprised. She's not happy about our seeing each other.
I might have guessed by the way she spoke. What are you doing?
Oh, just writing.
I can't see that much. Just something I've been thinking about. No. Okay.
Just something I've been thinking about.
Oh, come on, let me see it.
No, Gomer.
Are you writing a love poem?
Oh, that's nice of you to say that. Why don't you let me read?
Siri, where's Hosea?
He's washing. He'll be here shortly.
He's been with that Diblim girl again, hasn't he?
How do you know that?
She came here asking where you live. You know, Beeri, she's no good. Her father's lost all control of her.
Why is he attracted to a girl like that? It just doesn't. It just does not make sense.
There are a lot of things about Hosea that don't make sense these days.
What doesn't make sense, Mother?
Hosea, you came so quietly.
Sorry, I couldn't help hearing what you said. Are you still worried about what I said to the priest?
That, son, and a lot of things.
But I thought you understood, Father. I thought you agreed that I spoke the truth.
The truth, yes. But you're young, Hosea. That's no way for a young man like yourself to speak to the priest.
Let the old speak then, Father. You say something.
Perhaps things are not as bad as you think, Hosea.
They're worse, Mother. Lying, swearing, stealing, killing, committing adultery, and what do the priests do about it? Sing hymns, offer sacrifices, give out blessings, their jobs to teach the people the knowledge of God. Why we're more like Baal worshippers than Yahweh worshippers.
Well, Hosea, if you are so righteous and so knowledgeable about God, why do you have anything to do with that Gomer?
Don't you know her reputation?
Father, I plan to marry Gomer.
You can't mean it. Why, she's no good. She's no wife for you. Son, what do you mean? How did you ever get into your head to want to marry a girl like that?
Girl like that? Isn't that the kind of wife Yahweh had?
Hosea, what on earth are you talking about?
I'm talking about God's marriage to Israel.
What has that to do with your marriage to Gomer? Gomer is flighty. She's unstable. She'll never stick with you, son.
Israel's flighty. She's unstable. She hasn't stuck with God 10 years at a time.
They say she runs around with every loose boy in the village.
Israel's been running around with every false god in Canaan.
Hosea, have you gone mad?
Whether I'm mad or not, God wants me to marry Gomer.
God, you don't even love her then.
Yes, strangely enough, I do. I know this is hard to understand. What you say about Gomer is right. Yes, I do love her, and God wants me to marry her. But I don't think it'll do any good to talk about it. Please excuse me.
Beeri, what has gone wrong?
Maybe he's right. It's hard to deny that things are just about as rotten as he says they are.
So Hosea went and took Gomer, daughter of Diblim, who conceived and bore him a son. Name him Jezreel, Yahweh told him, for it will not be long before I make the house of Jehu pay for the bloodshed at Jezreel, and I put an end to the sovereignty of the house of Israel. When that day comes, I will break Israel's bow in the valley of Jezreel. She conceived a second time and gave birth to a daughter. Name her Not Pitied, Yahweh told him. No more pity shall the house of Israel have from me in the future. No further forgiveness. And then Gomer weaned Not Pitied and conceived again and gave birth to a son. Name him Not My People, said Yahweh. You are not my people and I am not your God.
The way I see it, Caleb, King Ahaz isn't gonna go along with this. Now, you mark my word. He is a crafty one. He's got information. What a fool a king is.
Not so loud, Joshua.
What do I care who he is? I say, King Pekah's is a fool if he thinks our country can stand up to Assyria.
But that's just the point, Joshua. He doesn't think we can do it by ourselves. That's why he wants an alliance with Syria and Judah.
An alliance with Syria and Judah. Ha! What kind of alliance is that? Bind 3 rotten sticks together, and what do you have? An oak beam? Syria and Judah, and yes, Israel too, are rotten sticks.
Joshua, look!
What is it?
Over there!
Someone's walking this way.
If it's not Hosea, I'll miss my guess.
Hosea?
Yes, the prophet.
You mean the one who married that woman? And fathered those children?
Yes, that's the one. I used to know him. He grew up in the same village together. Hosea! Hosea!
Yes? Hello. Why, Caleb? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Hosea, Salom. I'd like you to meet Joshua, my business partner.
Business partner? Caleb? You in business?
Right. We have a small wheat brokerage. You know, buying and selling in Samaria. We're on our way to see some farmers out this way, but let's not talk into that. Let's not go into that. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
What are you doing? Are you in business too?
No, I've been helping my father with the vineyard.
Caleb, that sun's sinking pretty fast. We better be on our way if we hope to find lodging for the night.
Right you there, Joshua. Hosea,
Caleb, you and Joshua stay with us tonight. I'm living over at my parents' home. I'm sure they'd be glad to have you stay there tonight.
well, this kind of you, Hosea. What do you say, Joshua?
Sounds good to me, Caleb. I've had just about enough of all the walking I can care for.
Good. Then come along this way.